Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How you doing today? We've got some recalls to address, okay? And then I need you to check your pantries, okay? For not just these recalls, but for apple juice. I'll explain in a minute. So, the one recall, was frozen raw chicken products sold at Aldi's and other stores. Okay, these are being recalled. It's by Serenade Foods. Okay, Serenade Foods is recalling nearly 60,000 pounds of frozen, raw, breaded, and pre-browned stuffed chicken products that could be contaminated with salmonella. The USDA Food and Safety Inspection Service announced this on Monday. So the products were produced on February 24th and February 25th, 2021, and were shipped to distributors across the country, the service said. They include specific lots of Dutch Farms chicken with broccoli and cheese packages, Milford Valley chicken with broccoli and cheese, Milford Valley chicken cordon bleu, and Kirkwood raw stuffed chicken and broccoli and cheese, and Kirkwood raw stuffed chicken cordon bleu, which was sold at Aldi's. So I'm going to have to check my freezers as well, okay, because I shop at Aldi's all the time. Okay, and whenever there's a sale, regardless, I pick it up. So I'm going to have to go into my freezers and check out this stuff as well, okay? Now, the service said it was concerned that some of these products may be in Americans' freezers and urged customers not to eat them. These products should be thrown away or returned to the place of purchase. The service said it has been working with the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and other health officials to investigate an outbreak of 28 salmonella illnesses across 8 different states. The illnesses timelines range from February 21st to June 28th. Unopened intact packages of raw frozen breaded chicken stuffed with broccoli and cheese were collected from an ill person's home and tested positive for the outbreak strain of salmonella. The FSIS continues to work with the CDC and state and local public health partners on this investigation. Eating food that is contaminated with salmonella can cause a bacterial foodborne illness called salmonellosis, which can cause diarrhea, abdominal cramps, and fever within 12 to 72 hours after eating the product. So make sure you check your freezers, okay? Please, I'll leave the link in the description box below so you can see what's what, okay? Now, the second one, this is for those of us that have little ones, okay? Babies, even toddlers, if they're still on baby formula, okay? Even for those of us that stockpile baby formula for an SHTF situation, okay? Now, this is baby formula recalled for not meeting FDA standards. Able Group is recalling some infant formula for not meeting FDA standards. The recall announced on Monday is for certain products labeled infant formula that was sold under the brand names of HIPP, Holle, HOLLE, BioLand, and Kendamil. And that's KENDAMIL. The recall is being coordinated with the FDA. The FDA says the formula contains insufficient amounts of iron and also fails to meet other FDA requirements. If babies do not get enough iron, it could lead to iron deficiency anemia, which, if untreated, has irreversible cognitive and functional development outcomes. This product contains less than 1 milligram of iron per 100 calories, an insufficiency that particularly affects infants born prematurely or with low birth weight. Those born with low iron levels or babies at risk for becoming iron deficient because of illness. Infant formula products that contain insufficient amounts of iron are required to state on the label that more iron may be necessary, and the labels for the 8 recalled infant formula products do not include that statement. The affected formula, which was purchased through the Little Bundle website. It was imported from Europe and mailed to customers. It was not sold in any retail store. So the company began shipping the products on May 20th, 2021, and says approximately 76,000 units were distributed. So I'll leave this link in the description box below, okay? So you can see if you have any of these products in your home. Now, the third thing that I want to talk about is apple juice. Okay, so I'll leave this link in the description box below as well. Now, this was actually sent to me by a subscriber. Okay, so apparently there was an investigation into arsenic levels in apple juice. And it shocked a lot of people, especially parents who consider apple juice to be a nutritious staple in their kids' diets. Yeah, I used to give Andrew apple juice all the time. And pineapple juice, too, because he always loved pineapple juice. It is unacceptable that a toxic chemical like arsenic is allowed to contaminate our food and drink. And we all need to demand higher standards of protection for our families. So how did arsenic get into apple juice? Arsenic is an odorless, tasteless chemical that has long been used as pesticide, herbicide, wood preserver, and for chemical warfare. It also a known human carcinogen, and chronic exposure is associated with an increased risk for several kinds of cancer, including bladder, kidney, lung, liver, and colon. Cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and neurological problems in children have also been linked to chronic arsenic exposure. One way for arsenic to make it into apple juice is through the use of arsenic-based pesticides in orchards. Another is if water added to juice concentrate contains the chemical. Several years ago, the Environmental Protection Agency lowered the allowable level of arsenic in drinking water because of concerns about health risks. But when it comes to juice, we also need to think about where it comes from. Most people don't realize that 2/3 of the apple juice that Americans consume, more than 400 million gallons annually, come from juice concentrate shipped from China. Here we go. We need to stop doing trades with China, okay? No more buying things in this country that come from over there, especially our food. That's it. A recent report by Food and Water Watch revealed that many foods and drinks that children consume on a daily basis, including canned and frozen fruit, candy, and vitamins, are coming from China with little or no food safety oversight. China is sending a lot of food to American dinner tables. The country's food exports to the U.S. have tripled over the past decade to nearly 4 billion pounds of food in 2010. Unfortunately, China has a terrible track record on food safety. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration prevented over 9,000 unsafe products from entering the country between 2006 and 2010, but with a less than 2% inspection rate on imported food. Countless other unsafe products undoubtedly entered the U.S. food system. Even Chinese officials have publicly acknowledged their inability to regulate the country's sprawling food production sector. Wow. Oh my gosh. As potentially unsafe food is increasingly being imported into our country, unfortunately, arsenic is also entering the food supply right here at home. For the last 60 years, chicken has been given feed containing arsenic. So if you have chickens, watch what is in their feed, because there's arsenic in their feed. Whoa. At first to control disease, but later to promote faster growth and to make the chicken's meat more pink. The arsenic fed to chickens ends up in the billions of pounds of poultry waste produced and spread across fields as fertilizer each year, which can contaminate soil and water, and some can stay behind in the chickens themselves. U.S. Department of Agriculture data suggests the typical American is eating between 2.13 and 8.07 micrograms of total arsenic per day through consumption of chicken meat. The problem is so serious that earlier this year, the FDA pressured the drug company that makes major arsenic-based feed additive to pull it from the market. We all need to get involved to reduce unnecessary exposure to chemicals like arsenic in our food. There are few things you can do to protect your family to make the food supply safer for everyone. Read labels, go organic, which, I mean, that is very costly, but get educated and get involved. Yeah, no kidding. I had no idea. So, I always read labels. But who would have thought? I mean, know what's in your food. You're buying it where it comes from. Check out Food and Water Watch interactive tool, the Global Grocer, that tells you which foods and vegetables are imported most and from where. Seriously, read your labels. If it says made in China, don't even buy it. Oh my God. I have no idea. Holy cow. Holy cow. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay positive, keep prepping, and as always, fear less. And tonight at 7 o'clock, I'll be over at Trisha's channel because we're going live over there. So the link to her channel is always in my description box, okay? So don't forget, 7 o'clock tonight, we'll be over at her channel tonight, okay? I love you. Bye.